The HOA in this neighborhood contacted us 3 times throughout this project because they believe that our erosion control and retaining wall project was making things a lot worse. Now, to the untrained eye, I definitely understand why they may have said something of the nature, but we were actually so far from completion. So, in today's video, I'm gonna talk you guys through our latest project, our Flagstone retaining wall erosion control project here near Waterford, Michigan. If you guys haven't already, my name's Josh. Like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get started. All right, guys, let's talk about the project. So originally here, I will show a photo of what it looked like prior. It was just a lot of dirt, unleveled, and given that we had our machine here, it likely did look like a muddy mess. I'll add some photos of work days as we were building it, but there's so much exposed dirt, as you guys can see, plus the heavy machinery, so it's likely they did believe that it was making things worse. So originally this was not here, and it was just a hillside sloping towards the pond they have there, but as you guys can see, we installed a new Flagstone patio with a fire pit and some natural retaining walls here and also behind me. Here's the other wall that I'm referring to. So we installed all of these simultaneously. Now let me talk you through why we did what we did. First, let's explain the limestone. So the limestone is a great look for a natural aesthetic nearby a waterfront, whereas most homeowners may use a finished product, a Unilock, Techo block, and that we use very frequently. This was just a better bet. In addition to the Flagstone that we have here, this looks amazing. We use some polymeric sand in between to bind all these things together. And here we have some stepping stones. On the upper area, we have this natural fire pit with egg rock and some boulders that we installed. But we also put this propane line in for the homeowner to be able to have a natural looking yet propane based fire pit. On these corners, we have these white posts. And these are all indicative of places where you can actually take the top off and put an umbrella. The reasoning behind this use here is because we always use a permeable base. So this is all 6A crushed in 2-inch increments, which makes this fully permeable, meaning that water will dissipate away from the surface, not stand, and it will not make this a muddy mess like it used to. Apologies if I'm wiping sweat today. It's 99 degrees here in Michigan. It's blazing hot. So that's the explanation behind this portion here. Below it, we were required by EGLE to put a erosion control sheet here. So this coconut fiber, the intention of that is that it will biodegrade, but we are going to install some plants here. So again, this is the coconut erosion fiber that we were required to use to mitigate the erosion of the water and the soil into the pond. It's not the cleanest, so you know, but that was already the case prior to being here. So just trying to keep it as clean as possible. The plants here again will help soak up some of the erosion, the water, and keep everything pretty tight. For this retaining wall here, the same process. This is all installed on 6A clean stone with a 12-inch base, and we tapered it down from 24 inches down to 1 block, which is about 7 to 11 inches. And ultimately on the backside, we put a small staircase here that leads to their cabana and their beautiful new deck up top. So ultimately, this is a sweet looking backyard for certain. And the intention behind the entire build was permeability so that the water would dissipate, not continue to erode the area. And once grass and plants are in, this is going to be a really, really nice space. Sorry, had to change locations. It's 99 degrees outside. I'm dripping sweat and it's unbearable today. The humidity's out of control. But you guys have seen the before and now you've seen the after. So you have an idea of what the HOA may have had concerns about, which could have been reasonable. But let's show you and let's talk about exactly my rebuttal to the HOA. It wasn't more so a rebuttal. It was just a nice message that I put together for them to kind of answer their questions about what was happening. So, dear HOA, thank you for your continued attention regarding the progress of this current project, particularly as it relates to the erosion control. And I say some other nice things. At this stage of construction, we are utilizing a 12,000-pound machine to complete the remaining work. While the soil is currently exposed in certain areas, the repeated travel of this equipment is significantly compacting the loose soil. So I want to express that us continuously passing along with the machine was actually doing some of the work itself. In the next paragraph, I go on to explain how the project has been designed with several permanent erosion control features, namely the Flagstone Patio, the retaining wall, and the dedicated planting area for erosion control. I then go on to explain that the landscaping will help with improving the water management, the drainage, and any soil displacement in the future. In the following 2 paragraphs, I go on to mention how once our project is complete, the homeowners themselves have plans to install sod, which will help with the remaining 90% of stabilization of the soil as the roots take place and the grass begins to grow. And then lastly, I talk about how there's a short time frame remaining, 2 to 3 days left, and that we really appreciated the HOA's continued support, their curiosity about the project, and just made some compliments about the beautiful neighborhood and the members that live there. So sometimes the work of a construction individual does require a little bit extra effort, but to make our homeowners happy and to just remove any uncertainty, we just have to go the extra mile sometimes. So that's just what it takes. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Every project isn't just about landscaping and limestone walls. Sometimes the projects have a deeper meaning, and in this case, it was about controlling the erosion, keeping the soil intact, and making sure the homeowners in the nearby area were comfortable with the construction work that was being done. So in today's video, if you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. We built some beautiful projects around Oakland County, and if you'd like to be next, hey, we'd love to work with you. And if not, support us with a subscribe, a like, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.